Sometimes rider impatience can really make us do some crazy things, like overtaking when we shouldn't right before a turn. If you're looking for a phone mount for your motorcycle, why don't you check out Rockform, use code DanDan25 for 25% off, or have an opportunity to win this during one of my Patreon giveaways. If you want more information about that, swing on by patreon.com/DanDanTheFireman. All right, now that we saw that, what went right, what went wrong, and how can we use that information to prevent this accident for ourselves? I'm going to say rider impatience. Okay, that is going to be one of the bigger ones here, and we're going to see why real soon. So we're going to go ahead and move forward, and this car in front of us is going to pull over a little bit, and it's going to allow us to lane filter. We're sharing the lane, so it's considered lane filtering. And then this vehicle is going to do the same, and it's going to be on a turn though. See, here's the thing: is it's not a straightaway. We're on a turn, so now we have to increase our turning radius and go wide. And now he's going to have to go wide on this one, and then immediately move it sharply, and we're going to slide on the low side because we used too much acceleration and we didn't have a ton of traction for the actual turn. So we're going to scroll back to the very beginning of this, and we're going to talk about what exactly happened and why I think we should not be doing this. All right, so now that we're at the beginning of this, and I'm going to go ahead and think for the rider. I'm going to assume all these different things, and I'm assuming that he wants to go riding and have a ton of fun. We're going to race, my own race. We're going to ghost trials like in Mario Kart. We're going to do it, and going to have a lot of fun. Here's the thing. Can't be doing that, especially when we have a ton of traffic. So yes, I know it's going to put a damper on your mood. You went up to the mountains because you want to go ride like crazy. But here's the thing, is that when we start thinking that way, we're not having safety on our mind. So I have a ton of fun riding when I'm being safe. And yes, I'm having a ton of fun too when I'm going fast. But here's the thing, I'm going to choose when and where and how to do it, and this is not the time to do it. So we're going to move forward here. You notice there's snow on the mountains, so yes, it's probably Colorado. I think that's what the license plate shows. So the road surface is not going to be that great. You can actually see the road damage right here. It's going to be on this side, but assume that it could be on the other side. So road damage because of rain, because of snow, because of the freezing, unfreezing, all that stuff is going to really mess up the road, the salt, all that different stuff. You're going to have problems with debris, and you're going to have problems with the road surface itself. So we're going to move on to this. We're going about 45 miles an hour. At least that's what I can see on his speedo. And now we're going to be passing this vehicle. This vehicle is going to pull over for the motorcycle rider just like the other one. But if you notice, when we scroll back, when this vehicle pulled over for the motorcycle rider, it was in a straight line, okay? It's in a straight line, so there's not much you have to do when it comes to maneuvering. So you got plenty of space here, and all we have to do in this situation is keep our line, which is a straight line, and accelerate past the vehicle. Great. Well, now we're going to have the same option here, but in order to pass this vehicle is that we're in the middle of a turn, so now we're having to pick a line, we're having to do all of our turning techniques, we're body positioning, all that stuff, while sharing a small portion of the lane, and then quite possibly have somebody come in and hit us. So that's why he's not going all the way around until he saw, and now he sees everything, so he can go ahead and pass this person. It's a double yellow. It's an illegal maneuver. So now he's right here. He's accelerating past this person. When you accelerate, you're actually going to stand up straighter. You're going to go in a straight line for the most part, unless you're giving more and more counter steering and more body positioning. Since he's going straight, now he's got to set up for this turn. It's a sharp turn right now. It's going to be, you see the chevrons right there. It's going to indicate that, hey, sharp turn, sharp turn, sharp turn. So you have to get yourself into position for this sharp turn. So what can we do? Slow look, press, and roll. That's what we need to do. So at this point, he needs to slow down and enter the turn at an appropriate speed. None of this indicates, hey, slow look, press, and roll, but make sure you have the perfect line. Outside, inside, outside. That's not the case. So I know a lot of people here are going to be saying, well, he should have went outside, then inside, and then go back to outside. There's a reason why slow look, press, and roll is called slow look, press, and roll, not slow look, pick a line, press, and roll. You can make this turn right here in lane position 1 or 2 if you just slow down, but he's consistently accelerating because, hey, I just got past these two vehicles. I'm going to have fun now. First turn, since I don't have vehicles in front of me, boom, let's accelerate. I've had that emotion. I know what that emotion feels like, and I have a feeling that's what's happening here. But you cannot do that. You are in a new turn. You're at a new hazard. Curves and intersections are the most dangerous places for motorcyclists. So why are we going into the curve at a higher rate of speed before we were even set up for the turn? That is not good. So in this situation, we should have slowed down, made the turn, and then once we pass the turn, which is actually coming up, well, we can't see it because he crashed, but it's going to be coming up pretty soon, and then he can accelerate it out, and then he's got a brand new turn to have fun, and then he can do his own thing. He pick a better line, all that stuff. But we're accelerating into a blind turn. You still can't see around it, and why? Why are we doing that? And that's a big problem. So do not accelerate into a blind turn based off of your emotion, because you just pass some people. Okay, so slow it down. Slow look, press, and roll is going to be the main thing here. Speed, high speed is actually going to be the problem. His impatience and ego on that aspect is going to be the problem there. He's riding outside his limits. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell button. If you want to join me and other DDFM crew members and have a free chat room where we all hang out, 1,500 plus members, click the link in the description, motorcycleridingtips.com. It's going to take you to the free chat and Discord. Go ahead and navigate your way through all those little menus. But with that said, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll be seeing you around.